Imagine yourself for a moment in a tranquil place, perhaps a serene garden or the cozy corner of your own home. In this space, you find yourself face to face with your thoughts, those constant companions that, often without permission, take over your mind. Now think about what it would be like if you could calm that restless mind in less than 5 minutes, find an oasis of peace amidst the daily chaos. This is not just a remote possibility, it is a reality within your reach, an ancient secret that has been shared by sages and spiritual masters over the centuries. Have you ever caught yourself observing your own mind? How it jumps from one thought to another, often fixating on worries, fears, and even small daily annoyances. This internal turmoil is common, but it doesn't have to be a constant in your life. There is a way to appreciate your own company in moments of silence, to hear your inner voice without the interference of the incessant noise of the self that complains, that makes itself small in the face of challenges, or that gets lost in pettiness. The journey to calm your mind begins with observation. It is an invitation to become a curious observer of your own being, noticing how certain thought patterns arise and at times dominate your perspective on life. This observation is not a criticism, it is an act of kindness toward yourself. It is like comforting yourself, embracing all its parts, without judgment, allowing that more restless self to find comfort, and gradually fall asleep in the arms of your mindful attention. And here lies the invitation I make to you. Embark on this journey of self-knowledge, where the destination is peace of mind, and the path is paved with self-compassion. Allow yourself to enjoy your own presence, to immerse yourself in the rich territories of inner silence, and discover that, even in moments of greatest turmoil, there is a space of calm waiting to be found. I will show you how to access this state of serenity, how to transform inner chaos into peace, all in less than 5 minutes. Now imagine that you are walking along a forest trail surrounded by the natural beauty that changes with the seasons. You observe the leaves dancing in the wind, some already tinged with the colors of autumn, preparing for their journey to the ground. This scene, so simple and yet so profound, carries within it a vital lesson that sages of all ages have taught us: the impermanence of life. Impermanence, or the transitory nature of all things, is a concept that, at first glance, may seem somewhat melancholic. However, when truly understood and accepted, it becomes a source of immense freedom. It is the recognition that each moment is precious, unique, and by its very nature, fleeting. This perception can completely transform the way we live, the way we worry, and most importantly, the way our mind reacts to the world around us. Reflecting on impermanence helps us to appreciate the present, to embrace life with all its variations and surprises. When we accept that everything changes, our thoughts, feelings, the people around us, and even ourselves, we begin to let go of the bonds of worry and excessive attachment. This does not mean that we should not value what we have or who we are, but rather that we should do so more lightly, knowing that everything is part of a continuous flow of transformation. This is an invitation for you to contemplate the dance of the leaves, the passage of the clouds, the blossoming and withering of flowers. All of this reflects the dance of impermanence that happens within us. Allow yourself to feel the freedom that comes with the acceptance of this universal truth. Let it teach you to live more fully, to worry less about what is inevitable, and to find peace in the certainty that, although everything changes, each moment has its value and beauty. Accepting impermanence is the first step to calming the mind, for it teaches us to let go, to flow with life instead of resisting its natural changes. It is the foundation upon which we can build lasting tranquility, a serenity that is not disturbed by the coming and going of external circumstances. By embracing impermanence, we begin to see life with new eyes, appreciating each experience as part of a greater journey, a journey filled with learning, growth, and above all, transformation. Now imagine that as you continue your walk through the forest of life, you come upon a sun-drenched clearing, an open space surrounded by nature. This place represents a moment of pause, an opportunity to practice one of the most powerful and transformative exercises in the pursuit of inner peace: gratitude. Gratitude is like a balm for the soul, an antidote to dissatisfaction and mental agitation. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from our worries and unfulfilled desires to the countless blessings that fill our lives, many of which go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. This simple act of recognizing and appreciating can drastically change the inner landscape, from a restless mind to a heart full of joy and serenity. Practicing gratitude does not mean ignoring the difficulties or challenges we face. On the contrary, it is an invitation to look beyond them, to recognize the lessons, the strengths, and even the small miracles that manifest in our journey. It is to realize that even on overcast days, we can find reasons to smile, to be thankful. Begin perhaps by giving thanks for the air you breathe, the water that quenches your thirst, the food that nourishes your body. Give thanks for the people in your life, for the experiences that have shaped who you are, for the opportunities to learn and grow. And don't forget to thank yourself for your resilience, your ability to dream, and your pursuit of inner peace. Gratitude is a daily practice, an exercise in recognition that opens our eyes to the beauty and richness of life in all its forms. It creates a fertile field for inner peace to blossom, a soil where restlessness and discontent have a hard time taking root. By cultivating gratitude, we nurture a calm mind, a contented heart, and a more fulfilling and meaningful life. At this moment of reflection, in your sun-drenched clearing, allow yourself to feel gratitude flowing through you, touching every part of your being. Turn this recognition into a habit, a daily ritual that enriches your life experience, shedding light on dark days and amplifying the joy of happy moments. Gratitude is truly one of the brightest keys to calming the mind and finding serenity. As you leave the sun-drenched clearing, following the trail of existence, a new tool is revealed before you, as natural as life itself: conscious breathing. Imagine that each inhalation and exhalation is like the waves of the sea, rhythmic and calm, capable of bringing peace and clarity to the most turbulent mind. Conscious breathing is a portal to the present moment, an anchor that keeps us steady even in emotional storms. When we focus on our breath, we move away from thoughts that pull us into the regret-filled past or the anxiety-ridden future. It is in this simple yet profoundly powerful act that we find a refuge, a space of calm within ourselves. This exercise requires no equipment, special environments, or ideal conditions. It is available at any time, in any place. All you need to do is give yourself permission to pause, even for a few moments, and observe your breath. Feel the air entering through your nostrils, expanding your chest and abdomen, and then the gentle retreat as the air is released. This continuous cycle of giving and receiving is the very essence of life, a subtle dance that reflects the balance between the internal and the external. As you practice conscious breathing, you may notice how the mind begins to calm down, how worries lose their weight, and a sense of lightness and well-being emerges. It is as if, with each breath, you can release some of the tension, stress, and layers of agitation that surround you. This practice is not only a tool for moments of stress or anxiety, it is also a powerful ally in the journey of self-knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. By becoming more aware of our breath, we become more aware of ourselves, our needs, and our emotions. We learn to gently welcome what arises in our inner experience, without judgment, or resistance. The next time you feel lost in the forest of thoughts and emotions, remember that conscious breathing is the compass that can guide you back to your center, to your heart, where peace and tranquility reside. As you follow the trail, guided by conscious breathing, you reach a new level of understanding. It is a place where the breeze whispers a liberating truth. You are not your thoughts. This realization is like a ray of light that penetrates the dense forest of worries and fears, revealing a path of freedom and inner peace. Thoughts are like birds that visit the sky of our mind. Some are like colorful, joyful birds bringing messages of hope and inspiration. Others, however, are like dark crows carrying on their wings the shadows of fear, doubt, and negativity. Detachment from thoughts is learning to observe these birds without feeling the need to invite them to build nests in our hearts. This is not a process of denial or struggle against one's own thoughts. Rather, it is about recognizing that they are transient, that they come and go, and that you have the choice not to identify or cling to them. Imagine yourself sitting by a river watching the water flow. Thoughts are like leaves floating down the river. You see them pass by, but you don't jump into the water to hold them. You simply allow them to follow their course. Detachment from thoughts brings a sense of lightness and freedom. By practicing it, you become less vulnerable to the emotional storms that negative thoughts can provoke. You learn to live with greater balance, recognizing that although you cannot control the appearance of each thought, you have the power to choose how you will react to them. This path of detachment is also a path of self-compassion. It involves embracing all aspects of your inner experience with gentleness and understanding, without judgment. As you practice detachment from thoughts, you cultivate a more peaceful mind, a more open heart, and a more serene life. So the next time you find yourself entangled in thoughts that disturb your peace, remember that you have the key to release these chains. The practice of detachment from thoughts is an invitation to live in the present, appreciating each moment as it is, free from the bonds of judgments and worries. As you walk further down the trail, leaving behind the dense forest of thoughts and entering a more expansive and illuminated space, you come upon a breathtaking natural landscape. Here, nature extends in all directions, a living reminder of the beauty and serenity that exist beyond the confines of our restless minds. This moment is an invitation to reconnect with nature, to rediscover the balance and peace it so generously offers. The connection with nature is one of the most effective ways to calm the mind. It is almost as if the earth, the sky, the trees, and the rivers speak an ancient language that our souls still recognize, a language of calm, belonging, and healing. When we truly allow ourselves to be present in nature, something within us aligns. Worries seem smaller, and mental agitation gives way to a sense of profound peace. Allow yourself to feel the earth beneath your feet, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the whisper of the wind through the leaves. Each of these elements carries within it a calming force, capable of bringing us back to the present moment, to the essence of who we truly are. In nature, there are no judgments, no rush, only the constant flow of life, reminding us that, just as the seasons change, our challenges and worries are also transient. This is a moment to absorb the tranquility around you, to allow the simplicity and magnitude of nature to inspire you to find the same serenity within yourself. Nature is a mirror that reflects our own inner peace, a peace that we sometimes forget we possess amidst the demands and noise of everyday life. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or anxious, remember that there is a sanctuary of peace waiting for you. A simple walk in the park, a moment of contemplation before a tree, or the observation of the waves of the sea may be enough to re-establish your connection with inner calm. Proceeding in your journey, you discover a tranquil nook, a space where time seems to slow down, inviting you to sit and immerse yourself in a state of mindfulness. This is the moment to explore mindfulness meditation, an ancient practice that has the power to transform your relationship with the mind, with the present moment, and with life as a whole. Mindfulness meditation is the act of being fully present, aware of where we are and what we are doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what is happening around us. It is, in essence, learning to inhabit the present moment with acceptance and curiosity, without judgment. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, breathing deeply, and observing your thoughts and sensations without clinging to them, like clouds passing freely through the sky. By practicing mindfulness meditation, you learn to perceive that thoughts are just thoughts. They do not have the power to disturb your inner peace, unless you give them that power. It is an exercise in release, in letting go of the stories the mind tells, the worries about the future and the reminiscences of the past, and simply being with what is here and now. This practice is not only an antidote to stress and anxiety, it is also a gateway to a deeper understanding of yourself. By observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you begin to understand your habitual patterns of reaction and develop greater compassion for yourself and others. Mindfulness teaches us to embrace the totality of our human experience, with all its imperfections and beauties. In addition to being a formal meditation practice, mindfulness can be incorporated into daily activities, transforming simple tasks like eating, walking, or listening into opportunities to practice mindfulness. Every moment becomes a chance to connect more deeply with life, to fully appreciate the present, free from the distractions that so often pull us away from ourselves and the world around us. The next time you feel lost in the hustle and bustle of the day or trapped in patterns of negative thinking, remember that the practice of mindfulness is always available to you as a refuge of peace and clarity. It is an invitation to live more consciously and fully, recognizing that each moment contains within it an opportunity to awaken to life. As you continue your journey, the trail opens to a clearing where sun rays dance gently on the leaf-covered ground. It is an invitation to explore another powerful tool in the process of calming the mind: gentle physical exercises. This space symbolizes the harmony between body and mind, reminding us that physical movement is as vital for our inner peace as silence and meditation are. Gentle physical exercises, such as yoga, tai chi, or even a peaceful walk in nature, are profoundly effective ways to cultivate a serene mind. By moving the body with intention and attention, you not only improve physical well-being, but also create a bridge to mental and emotional balance. It is as if, by synchronizing your breath with movement, you could dance to the rhythm of life, leaving behind tensions and worries. These gentle practices invite loving introspection, allowing you to connect with your body in a gentle and respectful way. Each posture, each step, becomes an expression of gratitude for the present, a celebration of the body's ability to move and express itself. As you stretch, bend, and breathe, you can feel the layers of stress unraveling, as if each movement released the bonds that tie the mind to dysfunctional thought patterns. Gentle physical exercises also teach the importance of being present. In the flow of a yoga practice, for example, there is no room for the mind to wander into the past or worry about the future. There is only the now, the alignment of the body, the depth of the breath, and the feeling of being fully alive. This is powerful mindfulness in action, a path to discovering the quietude and peace that reside within us. Incorporating these exercises into your daily routine does not require major changes or strenuous commitments. All it takes is a willingness to set aside some moments to connect with yourself through movement, whether with a morning practice to awaken the body and mind, or an outdoor walk to clear the mind after a day's work. Allow yourself to explore the world of gentle physical exercises and discover how they can be valuable allies in your pursuit of a calm mind and a contented heart. The harmony between body and mind is the key to unlocking deeper levels of peace and well-being, opening the doors to a life lived with greater presence, joy, and balance. As your journey progresses, you come upon a tranquil nook, surrounded by centuries-old trees whose deep roots and outstretched branches seem to hold centuries of wisdom. Here, you are invited to explore the practice of writing or keeping a journal of reflections, a powerful tool for calming the mind and cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself. Writing is like a calm river flowing from the heart to the paper, carrying with it thoughts, emotions, and reflections that often remain trapped within us. By dedicating time to writing, you offer yourself a safe space to express your innermost feelings, your worries, your joys, and your discoveries. It is an act of courage and trust, an open dialogue with yourself. This process of pouring words onto paper is therapeutic and revelatory. As you write, you may begin to perceive patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, gaining valuable insights into what truly matters to you, what your true desires are, and what may be preventing you from attaining them. Writing allows for profound reflection, an encounter with yourself that is both challenging and liberating. Furthermore, keeping a journal of reflections can be a mindfulness practice in itself. By focusing your attention on the words that flow, you become more present, more aware of your inner and outer experiences. This moment of deep connection can be incredibly calming, a welcome pause in the hustle and bustle of daily life, a refuge where the restless mind finds serenity. You don't need to be a natural writer or have special skills to benefit from this practice. Just start, whether with a few scattered words, fragmented thoughts, or more elaborate reflections. What matters is the honesty and openness with which you approach this practice, allowing it to become a mirror of your inner self. The next time you feel your mind in turmoil, pick up a notebook and a pen and let your words flow freely. There are no judgments here, only the loving acceptance of all that you are. Writing, or keeping a journal of reflections, is a journey of self-discovery, a path to finding calm, clarity, and understanding amidst the chaos of daily life. Continuing your journey, you arrive at an acoustic valley, where the environment is filled with soothing sounds and gentle melodies. In this place, music and the sounds of nature harmonize perfectly, creating an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. This is the moment to explore how the use of calming music and sounds can be a valuable tool for calming the mind and enriching your spiritual journey. Music has the unique power to touch the soul, to move the heart, and to transform one's state of mind. Soothing sounds, like the murmur of a stream, the whisper of leaves in the wind, or a gentle melody, can transport you to a state of serenity and deep relaxation. These sounds act as a bridge to the present, helping to dissipate agitated thoughts and worries, bringing focus and clarity. Imagine yourself immersed in a soft symphony, where each note carries you deeper within yourself. Music acts as a balm for the spirit, soothing tensions and calming the mind. It has the ability to create a sacred space, an inner sanctuary where the agitations of the outer world lose their force and you can reconnect with your peaceful essence. Incorporating music and the sounds of nature into your daily routine can be a meditative practice in itself. Whether listening to calming sounds while meditating, working, or resting, you allow this sonic harmony to envelop you, facilitating the transition to a state of greater inner peace. This practice not only calms the mind but also opens the heart, allowing the beauty and depth of life to reveal themselves in their fullness. Furthermore, the conscious choice of sounds and music that resonate with you can become a journey of personal discovery, a way to express your individuality and nourish your emotional and spiritual well-being. Each sound, each melody, carries within it a vibration that can profoundly affect our being, inviting us to explore new dimensions of tranquility and joy. Allow yourself to explore the vast world of calming sounds and music as a tool for calming the mind. Discover the sonic landscapes that lead you to a state of serenity and integrate them into your life as a valuable resource for your well-being. Music and the sounds of nature are precious gifts, an inexhaustible source of peace and inspiration on the path to inner tranquility. As you continue your journey, you come across a field bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. Here, the air is filled with an energy of compassion and love, inviting you to explore the practice of loving kindness. This space symbolizes the power of an open heart, a place where kindness and love flow freely, touching everyone and everything around you. The practice of loving kindness, or metta, is a profound meditation that involves cultivating feelings of unconditional love and benevolence, not just for oneself, but also for others. It begins with generating feelings of love and acceptance for oneself, recognizing your own dignity and worth. Then, this loving energy expands to include friends, family, acquaintances, and even those with whom you may have challenges or conflicts. Imagine sending waves of love and kindness from your heart, touching every living being, every tree, every stone, and every drop of water in this vast universe. This practice not only benefits those who receive your loving thoughts, but also transforms you, opening your heart and dissolving barriers of isolation, fear, and negativity. By practicing loving kindness, you learn to see beyond appearances, recognizing the fundamental interconnectedness of all beings. Every act of kindness, every loving thought, contributes to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious world. You begin to understand that true inner peace arises when we open ourselves to love and serve others, when we recognize that the well-being of others is inseparable from our own. Incorporating the practice of loving kindness into your daily life can be as simple as offering a gentle smile, expressing gratitude, or dedicating a few moments of your day to send thoughts of love and peace to someone who is going through difficulties. Each act of kindness is a seed of love that, once planted, has the power to blossom into countless forms of beauty and joy. As you find yourself in this field illuminated by the setting sun, allow yourself to feel the vastness of love that resides within you. Let the practice of loving kindness guide you on your journey, reminding you that at the heart of existence, we are all driven by the same deep desire for love and connection. Cultivating a heart full of love is the surest path to a calm mind and a life full of peace. After practicing loving kindness, your journey takes you to a tranquil clearing, where time seems to suspend its course. Here there is no hurry, no task to be completed, just the invitation to be present and experience the art of doing nothing. This moment is a precious opportunity to rediscover the beauty and value inherent in the simple act of being, without the constant need to do. In our fast-paced world, where productivity and busyness are often seen as synonymous with value and success, the idea of doing nothing may seem strange, even uncomfortable. However, allowing yourself the space of inaction is crucial for recharging energies, clearing the mind, and reconnecting with your inner self. Imagine yourself in this clearing, surrounded by the tranquility of nature, allowing all the shoulds and to-do lists to dissolve into the fresh air. Here, there are no judgments, no expectations. There is just you and the present moment. By surrendering to the art of doing nothing, you open space for life to flow through you, revealing insights and inspirations that often get lost in the hustle and bustle of daily life. This practice of being fully present without the need to fill every moment with activities is a powerful form of meditation. It teaches us to value being overdoing, to appreciate the richness of the now, with all its possibilities and beauties. By cultivating the ability to be comfortable with one's own company without distractions or external entertainments, we discover a source of peace and contentment that is unshakable by external circumstances. The art of doing nothing is, paradoxically, an act full of potential. In this space of stillness and freedom, we can find ourselves in deep and meaningful ways. We can observe our thoughts and emotions with renewed clarity, realizing that true serenity comes from within. The next time you feel overwhelmed by the pressure to always be doing something, remember that there is great wisdom and healing in the simplicity of just being. Allow yourself to explore this clearing of stillness in your life, rediscovering the pleasure and peace that come when we give ourselves permission to simply do nothing. Moving forward on your journey, you come across a welcoming village, a place where hearts and minds meet in harmony. This setting invites you to reflect on the importance of positive social connection and how it can be a powerful force for calming the mind and enriching the soul. Here, each interaction is a reminder that we are all connected, that our happiness is intrinsically linked to the well-being of those around us. In this space of meeting and sharing, you realize that human relationships are one of life's greatest treasures. Positive social connection goes beyond mere physical presence. It manifests in the small acts of kindness, in attentive ears, and in open hearts. Being truly present for another person, offering support and understanding, celebrating joys, and sharing burdens are acts that weave the rich tapestry of our social lives. Science tells us that humans are social creatures by nature, and our well-being is deeply rooted in the relationships we cultivate. Positively interacting with others not only strengthens our sense of community and belonging, but also activates brain areas associated with happiness and stress reduction. It's as if by nurturing our social ties, we also feed our own inner peace. However, it's important to carefully choose whom we connect with. Seeking relationships that uplift us, that inspire us to be the best versions of ourselves, is essential. Surrounding ourselves with people who share similar values, who respect our individualities and encourage us to grow, can transform our life experience, making it richer, more vibrant, and more peaceful. This village symbolizes the transformative power of human connection. Here, you are reminded that you don't have to walk alone. Sharing your journey with others, whether by offering or receiving support, is one of the most profound and healing experiences available to us. Through these connections, we discover not just the joy of communion, but also the deep serenity that comes when we open our hearts to others. As you move forward, carry with you the wisdom found in this village. Cultivate positive social connections, enrich your life with meaningful relationships, and remember that, in the grand fabric of human existence, each of us is a precious thread, interconnected with others, weaving together a mantle of compassion, love, and peace. As you approach the end of this transformative journey, you arrive at a serene lookout from where you can observe the vast panorama of life unfolding before your eyes. This place symbolizes acceptance, the deep understanding that, despite our best efforts, there are things in life that are simply beyond our control. Here, you are invited to embrace life as it is, with all its imperfections, challenges, and beauty. Acceptance does not mean resignation or giving up in the face of difficulties. On the contrary, it's recognizing that while we may not have control over all external circumstances, we have the choice of how we respond to them. Acceptance is the key to inner freedom, for by accepting reality as it is, without fighting against it, we release the energy that was spent in resistance and transform it into strength to move forward. In this process of acceptance, you learn to let go of the what-ifs and should-haves, those unmet expectations and dreams that didn't materialize the way we hoped. You learn to value the present, to find peace and gratitude in the now, even when the now is not exactly as you imagined. It's an invitation to let go of the illusion of perfect control and embrace the beauty of the unpredictable, the uncontrollable. Accepting yourself is perhaps the most challenging and yet most liberating aspect of this practice. It's looking inward, recognizing your weaknesses and limitations, and yet choosing to treat yourself with compassion and kindness. It's understanding that growth and change are continuous processes, and that each step, each stumble is part of life's dance. When you allow yourself to live from this place of acceptance, you discover a tranquility that is not shaken by external storms. You find a serenity that springs from the deep understanding that everything that happens has its place and time, and that somehow contributes to the complex and beautiful tapestry of your existence. Remember, calming the mind is not a destination to be reached, but a way of traveling, a way of being in the world. The tools and insights you've gathered along the way are your companions on this ongoing journey, helping you navigate the sometimes turbulent waters of human existence with greater lightness, compassion, and presence. Be open to revisiting these practices, exploring them deeply, and integrating them into your daily life. Every moment offers a new opportunity to cultivate inner peace, to connect with the beauty of the now, and to live from a place of serenity and acceptance. I hope this message has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like and share this video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.